dad.
All right.
Hi.
Oh, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
My name is Danny.
Hi, I'm Tracy. What do you want to before?
I took.
Yeah, you're meeting.
Yeah, I'm Danny once again. Welcome to the branch.
Thank you.
What brings you here today?
Well, we're looking for some help. We have a little bit of investments and we have a little bit of debt, and we're hoping to get some guidance on where to go next.
Great. Thank you for coming in. I would like to know more about the debts and the financial situation as of today.
Okay.
I'll be asking a few questions, and it's just for me to get to know you and to understand the situation so that we can probably possibly arrive at a plan that works for you and that fits perfectly for you. So I hear you say some debts and some investments. I'd like you to tell me more about it.
Okay.
So we bought a house a few years ago. We have a mortgage on our house. It's about 520,000 owing there. And then we also have a line of credit card, and I have a truck loan as well.
Oh, I see. If you would like me to backtrack a bit, I'd like to know what you do for work.
Sure, I'm an operations manager at John Deere.
Okay.
I'm a nurse at the hospital.
Wow. I like nurses. It's been a childhood thing, nurses give you some candies when you're in and check up and how does it work? Tell me
We have
about
lots of fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, not all days, no.
I know I hear things about the hectic schedules and the rest of those
Yeah,
things.
shift
How
work.
does it work?
Yeah, long days.
Hmm.
And yeah, we're on our feet a lot.
Oh,
Busy.
easy. But is it rewarding?
It
Do you
sure
like
is.
it? You enjoy it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a nurse, so
Oh,
very
wow.
rewarding.
Great. That sounds very nice. I don't know so much about your work. Can you tell me more about it? I'd like to just understand what you do on a good day.
Yeah, so we work closely with farmers and we'll help them replace their machinery. Um, Basically just work with farmers.
It looks like the Manitoba economy depends on you guys, right?
Yeah, basically everybody relies on a farmer somehow.
I do. Yeah. So your work sounds like it might be seasonal or no? Because
Uh,
I'm thinking, the farming season, especially here in Manitoba, is a bit short and all of that.
yeah,
How does it work?
we definitely have like busy periods and periods that aren't so busy, but I work full time, so
Oh,
I work it.
okay. Sounds good. Would you want to tell me, I'd like to know about your income, how
Yeah,
is that?
so I make about 105,000 before tax.
Okay. And how about you, Tracy?
I make 72,000. I work a 0.8,
Okay.
but I do take some overtime shifts. So last year it ran around $12,000 for the year. But that's variable.
Okay.
Pick those shifts up every month.
Thank you for sharing that.
Sure.
What's the family situation as of today?
It's just Jake and I right now, but we hope to have kids in the next 2 to 3 years.
Next 2 to 3 years. So, how would you say the financial plan makes you feel as regards building family and all of that? Where are you right now around that?
I think we're a little maybe unaware of what that's going to involve, and we know we do need to do something about it, but we're not sure what to do. We're in focus.
It's okay. I hear that you would like to know more about where to focus and all of that. I just want to understand a bit what the impact of that focus might mean to you, or how does that make you feel right now? Where are you emotionally around that?
I think we'll probably just get by, like if we have kids and Tracy goes on mat leave. I think we'll just adjust to the new normal and make do with what we have.
Mm.
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay. 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 So earlier on, I heard you mention some investments and debts and those what details would you like to share around that?
Yeah, so we both have a tax-free savings account. We have a just a high interest savings account jointly as well. And then we both have retirement plans through work, so Tracy has her pension and I have a group RSP.
Okay. Um, would you like to share about how much you have in the TFSA?
Yeah, mine is 18,000
Okay.
and Tracy has 12,500.
Are those investment at all in any kind of investments? Or-
Yeah, I kind of do it on my own through Wealth Simple.
Okay.
I invest pretty aggressively.
Okay.
Minor mutual funds,
Yes, I am. Which
yeah, just balanced mutual fund.
Sounds good. Thank you for sharing. I'd like to ask about that a bit. How did you arrive at the decisions of where to invest? Do you have an advisor that helped you or that just on you?
I didn't at the credit union. They just asked me to fill out a questionnaire and then I had a couple of options to choose from. So that's where I landed, kind of middle of the road.
Oh, I see. How did that make you feel just having to fill out forms? Do you have the kind of education you wanted to have around your investment at the time?
And not really, no. I was guessing a little bit. So yeah, looking for some advice there.
I see. That must have been a bit unsettling or do you
It
feel
was okay. I just felt I needed to get it done and get the investment underway, so.
that sounds good? We might be able to move on from there right now. You mentioned some high interest savings account. What do you have there, please?
We have 9,000 savings account.
Okay. Would you want to share your reason for having it in the high interest savings?
We just kind of view it as our emergency fund. So just rainy day fund, if something goes wrong, we have some money.
Yeah, I think that's a great move. Your emergency fund should be in high interest savings account for safety and the rest of things. All right, thank you. Then the RRSP, what do you have around that?
Yeah, so I just have my group RSP through work. Um, I have 21,000.
I don't have an RSP, I have my pension,
Okay,
yeah, at the hospital. I have no idea how much is in there. It's a pension that would provide us with an income in retirement and sort of changes from that.
so when you say retirement, how long from now does that look like for you?
Some days I think it should be 5 years and some, I'm kidding.
I know.
I think it's, in reality, probably 25 to 30 years.
Okay,
I would like it to be,
25
yeah,
to 30 years.
yeah,
Okay,
if that's possible.
okay. How long would that be for you, Chuck?
About the same. At the pace we're going, it feels like it's a lot further than that though.
So when you say a lot further than that, what do you mean?
Just we're not really, I wouldn't say getting ahead, feels like, so it doesn't seem like we're making progress towards the retirement goal.
Does that bother you in any way?
Yeah, it just kind of feels like it is what it is right now. We don't have a lot of extra cash because we're paying so much towards our debts.
Mm. So I'd just like to ask a little further around that. If you're able to put all of this together and able to get a way ahead with it, how would that make you feel?
I feel great. Feel like 1,000 pounds off of our shoulders.
How would that make you feel, Tracy?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what we're looking for is to find some solutions. So it would be great.
Okay. So also I'd like to ask about the debts. What does that look like?
Well, we have a mortgage on the house, which Jake had mentioned. And there's a good chunk of money going towards that every month, almost $3,300. And then we also have a line of credit and a credit card.
Okay. Do you have balances on your credit card?
Yeah, there's a little over 11,000 on the credit card.
Do you want to share why you have some balances on your credit card or?
It's just expenses from our property. It seems to be there's always something that comes up that we don't have the cash flow for, so we're using the credit card to fix things and do some work around our house and property.
Okay, do you have any balance on the line of credit?
Yeah, there's 38,500 owing on the line of credit as well, which is similar, for a similar reason.
So, what I'd like to ask if you had any strategy in the past around the debt, or were you able to, have you made any attempt, or are you looking at making some moves around those debts, maybe to bring it down or anything like that?
At this point, we're kind of just making the minimum payments and interest payments.
Do you feel you're making any headway with it?
It's not really,
How does that make you feel?
not good. I don't like paying the interest.
Okay,
And not sure whether we should be using our investments to pay off the debt or whether we should just be increasing our payments.
okay. See that? Thank you for sharing that openly with me. I understand that, financial decisions can be a little tough, but with proper advice and a lot of working through it, you'll be able to arrive at the destination you want to get to. And that might require some level of commitment from all of us. Of course, be sure that I'm willing to help you through it. I'm proposing that I'd like to work on this, get some statement of accounts from you, so that I can look at this holistically and let's recommend a plan that works for you. But I'm proposing that we have a second meeting where I would have been able to walk through this and create a plan and propose that to you. How does that sound to you?
Sure. Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, so and arrange for a next meeting next week.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is availability around that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that works for us.
Okay, thank you for coming to see me.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Debbie, have you met Tracy before?
Yes.
So Tracy Baker, this is Jay Cullen, both from Cardinal Capital. So they're gonna give you a little bit of feedback.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a really good job of asking questions and then follow-up questions. Got into the like emotional side of it or why we've done the things that we've done. Yeah, you did a really good job.
Yeah, how you are asking for the information is interesting and I like it. Yeah, you're asking permission to share that information and I think no one's going to say no to that and it'll get you the information that you need. I think you drilled down on the data that you needed without coming up with immediate solutions, which is not what this meeting is about.
Yeah.
And very well spoken. And yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think you left us feeling like you were focused on the plan, not just selling us like a product or something. You didn't mention any products that I remember, so that's good. Like the first meeting isn't meant to solve all the world's problems. It's more so meant to build our trust, and that's what you did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Debbie.
See you again.